Sean's like one of those kids who can be so smart but does something stupid. Dude, this is why I was undiagnosed for like most of my life. Because like some fucking psychologist would come into school and talk to me. And they'd be like, yeah, he's not that retarded. He's just a bit stupid. And then like they would just have like full conversations with me about things. And be like, huh. This is fine. Like, they're fine. Don't worry about them. I've had a talk with them. They're fine. And then and I get to high school. And I'm in, like, 3rd year of high school. And, like, one of my English teachers is like, why can't you write? Why is your written English unreadable? Like, what the fuck is that about? And I was like, I don't know. I've been handwriting lessons like my whole life. And they're like, this is a bit fucky-wucky for someone who's 14. We should probably go get you checked for some stuff or some shit. And my parents were freaking out. They're like, there's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him. I was like, and then my teacher's like, have you seen his writing? He can't write. Like, these are literally just lines on a page. That you can't read this. Like, like this may as well be runic script or some shit. And my parents were like fighting it like so hard. Did you send me an invite?
Working on it here.
Oh, okay. And then they take me to like this learning disability based thing, and this woman's like, "Can you just write the alphabet out for me?" And I write it, and she's like, "Okay, can you write on this lined page?" And I couldn't write on the lined page, like it was going like all over the place. Like, you know, these jotters with the straight lines on them, like I can't write on them. Like I just like fucking my writing just like is like a wavy line across the whole thing. And she was like, okay, I'm going to set you down at a computer program. You do this for the next, like, 4 hours. We're going to check some stuff.
Christ.
And,
there you go, Sean.
yeah, then they're like, they spend, like, a week giving me tests. And they're like, yeah, you're probably dyslexic. And also you have this thing called dyspraxia. We should probably talk to you about that. Here's some more tests. So I spent, like, a month doing, like, tests and shit, man. It was, ooh.
I didn't try to get a good environment.
I like that.
Good.
And then they were like, yeah, okay, so your son, like, basically can't write. So what we're going to do is he can't type either. Because what they usually do is they give you a laptop. And they did all these tests with me. And, like, I just couldn't form sentences properly. So what they did was they, like, they would make me write out stuff, and like they would get me to write like a couple of paragraphs of things, and they would look at it and they would just be like, this doesn't make any sense. What does this say? And then I'll try and read it back, and I'll be like, I can't read this. I can't read what I wrote. Like, and then they would be like, okay, like, we're gonna have to like talk to. They had to talk to like. I had to talk to the local government, right? Because they had to get this like officiated by the council. And basically, I got a personal scribe for the entire time I was in high school. Because they're like he's not stupid completely, but he just can't write stuff, and he can read stuff, but like mostly. So we're just gonna let him talk to someone, and they can write for him. And I was like, fucking score. Now, the downside to this was they still made me do homework. Which made no sense. It made no fucking sense. They would make me do homework, but I didn't have a scribe when I was at home. So, like, and then they would judge me on my handwriting still.
Nice.
I like essays, maths quizzes, like everything. Like, I had someone write everything for me. Like, absolutely anything that was officiated by the government that was like a test that had to be done in school, like someone did it for me while I spoke to them. But I'd always get down marked on it because obviously it was an adult doing it, like, for me. So then I left high school, right? And I went and got my first jobs, and they went kind of rough because, like, obviously I couldn't have a scribe in real life. Yeah, now I can use TTS. It's great. But one of the things that happened was like I was going to lose a job because I couldn't like read properly, and I had like this motor function problem where I would just like repeat actions forever and couldn't stop myself, and I would disposition calls wrong in a call center and stuff, like constantly, and I couldn't stop myself from doing it. So I went to contact my school. Now I had a scribe for like a long time. I even had a scribe for the first year in college, but it got awkward. I ended up asking not to have it anymore, like stupidly. But anyway, so like I went to contact my school and I was like, yo, school, my job doesn't believe me. I've got these disabilities. The school turns around and goes, we never said you had those disabilities. I was like, what do you mean? You said I didn't have those disabilities. You said we suggested you had them. We suggested that you had them. I was like, you gave me a motherfucking scribe for most of my life. It's like one of the most expensive things a school could like put out for. Like, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, no, like that never happened. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? They didn't want to take responsibility for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And like I tried to get like information from the council and the council wouldn't release it. And I was like, are you like I got like my local government was gaslighting me like 100%. I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way you guys like won't stand up for this. And they're like, yeah, you have to go get re-diagnosed by a medical professional again. I was like, I don't have the time. I have jobs I need to work. Like, this is like a really lengthy process to get these diagnoses done. I like, yeah, it's not our problem.
Move you down.
Yeah. Yeah, Weasel words.
Just so I can talk in game without it being weird.
Yeah, that's fine. No, one's gone.
I can move him down to you if you want.
No, he'll be fine up there.
Okay.
He can come join. Showing you didn't take your meds. The scribe's death wasn't your fault. No! No! When did Ace get... Ace has been here the entire time. Waddle, are you okay? Are you okay, dude? Are you fine as a person? Are you fine as a person, Waddle?
Your stories remind me of shit that I had to go through when I was younger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The handwriting portion of it, because I had really shit handwriting, like chicken scratch, but I had absolute, like, fucking gorgeous cursive handwriting, but the teachers got mad after they stopped teaching it in my 3rd grade year. When I went to, like, 5th grade or whatever year it was, they got mad because I couldn't read it. So they told me I had to stop writing in cursive, and then I went right back to being shitty manuscript again.
Oh yeah, because they teach cursive and then they want you to write in block letters or whatever. Eventually.
I think it's called manuscript.
Manuscript, is that it?
The normal English kind of writing, yeah. I think it's called manuscript. Anyway, but yeah, there was that. It fucking sucks because I don't remember how to write it, and I really love writing in cursive.
See, you and Lone like have really nice handwriting.
Mm-hmm. He practices it more, so he has a lot better handwriting than I do currently.
Well, yeah, but Lone's just good at everything. Apart from social situations, Lone's like good at everything else.